Hello, collective. We are here on a cloudy day, raining. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Whitney Moon. If you're old, welcome back. This isn't going to resonate with everybody, okay? But it will resonate with the collective that truly needs it, all right? So we've got the occult tarot here. Let's see what's going on. There's been this song in my head all morning, and it's called Nikki FM. It's by a band called Hawthorne Heights. And he's kind of doing the old say anything. He's talking about how he's standing outside playing his radio to Nikki, because Nikki is the only radio that plays all the songs that he knows. Oh my God, it's such a sweet song. And then he screams. Oh, that guy can scream. Okay, I realized the lead singer of Mice and Men, lead singer of Hawthorne Heights. I think there's two singers in Hawthorne Heights. One of them screams fucking bloody murder and of Mice and Men. And this band I used to listen to back in the day, From Autumn to Ashes. They have a live album. It's called Live at the Looney Tune. And the way he screams, like I honestly, I've never really been a huge female fan of singers, but men who scream, oh my God, all those emo punks, I fucking love them. I love them. Nikki FM just won't stop singing to me. I'm outside of your window with my radio. Oh, I love that song. I'm outside of your window. Oh, you did want to come out. Okay, that's weird. I'm learning how to pronounce these demon names. And let me tell you, for the most part, I do pretty good. Berith, okay, Berith. Then we've got Simiris. See, I thought that was, okay, that's how I thought it was pronounced. Simiris, okay. And then I think that's Merrick's. I think that's how you pronounce it. Morax. No, I was wrong. Okay. So Morax was on the bottom of the deck, okay? Teaches astronomy, liberal science, knows the virtues of precious stones and herbs, gives very good familiars. Simiris, okay. Simiris, yeah. It sounds like there's an R in there, but there isn't. But it's pronounced like there's an R in there. Isn't that so weird? Okay, he teaches grammar. Literally, logic, theoretic, can make one appear like a soldier. And then Berith turns any metal into gold, gives one high office and titles, answers questions about past, present, and future. King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles was on the bottom of the deck, which is lining up with this King of Pentacles. Turns any metal into gold. Teaching. And then this soldier energy in the middle. Okay, so give me this in tarot, please. All three combined into one. You got it. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Swords. So Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So an idea manifesting, okay? An idea manifesting for you to do something. 6 of Cups. There's something that was left behind, okay, inside of you. And I think it's calling you back, okay? I think it's calling you back. 6-6 right in the middle. Hmm. 6-6 would equal 12, Knight of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting there's a contract coming, okay? And I think it's a contract that you make with yourself, okay? There's things, energies out there that want to work with you to help cultivate you money, okay? And it's things that you would do naturally, right? With the stones and the herbs, it's... there's a huge profit in that, okay? And if you have the resources around you to harvest or buy in bulk stones or herbs around you, okay? The universe is kind of saying, like, you know, there's a huge open window for people, because with herbs, it's all medicinal, and whatever you put in it is considered organic. So read up on that, but I'm pretty sure as long as you have a warning on there, yeah, as long as there's a warning on your product, okay? Just put warning, you know, like make sure you know your allergies. Make sure you know your skin type, because this could irritate, this could burn, right? All people need is a warning. So then they know how to use at risk. If you're thinking about like starting a product line, for one, what I'm getting is please don't quit your job, your day job, okay? When you're trying to get a business off the ground, I know you get really excited and you might get a little bit of money. Like I just saw 10 grand, 20 grand come in. There might be like an inheritance or a check coming in, and it's got a little bit of money on it. And you're like, okay, listen, I want to invest this. And for once, I'm going to invest this in myself. Okay, the universe is saying, please to God, don't quit your day job yet. Okay, what you want to do is start doing your business at night. Okay, get it moving. Okay, because something's about to change. So the universe is definitely like, whatever it is you've been thinking, cultivating, manifesting, start moving forward with it. Okay, you have a full green light to go forward. The red light is not even fucking turning on anymore, okay? Because there's no reason to stop you at this point. So you're appearing like you're going to get the heart of a soldier very soon. And what I believe that means is that you're going to make something happen regardless if the odds are against you. Because guess what? The odds are against you. The odds are always against you, but it doesn't mean that you're going to fail. Right? For once, it could be the kind of situation where you've been training for this for 10 fucking years and no, you're not going to fail this time. Even though people want you to fail, they're betting on you failing, they've got karma set on your failure, it doesn't mean you're actually going to fail. Okay? I actually forgot. I did not roll the fortune dice. Okay, so we've got the 6th house. Ow. The 6th house with Uranus. Okay. And Pisces. I think that's relationships. Health. Yeah, how we work with others, body care, Work environment, daily routine. Okay, so this is talking about your work environment, okay? The Uranus energy is sudden inspiration, okay, to the unusual things. So that's what's making this reading so beautiful, is why they're warning you not to quit your job, is because you know that there's going to be success, but success comes with time. And you could be working on something for 2 or 3 years before you're actually able to do it full time. So what the universe is saying, you're going to get a sudden just burst to do something, to manifest something, and to bring it into 3D. And the universe 100% has your back. Everybody's got your back when it comes to this project. It's just, don't lay your eggs too soon, okay? And don't give up the work routine too soon, right? Because you're going to feel inspired, and you're not going to want to go to work because you're going to want to work on your trade. You're going to want to work on how you're making money. But unfortunately, that kind of work ethic needs to be done at night on your own personal time. You still need to make money. So the universe is like, you got to have a couple years, most likely, of training, okay, to get your feet off the ground and get everything rolling. And then once you've cut down your hours at work, and now you've kind of moved almost into a part-time routine, once your side hustle is making more money than your main hustle that you had before, okay, that you've now worked down the ladder to kind of walk away from, then I think you're okay to quit, right? But you have to know that, like, no matter what, when you start a business, okay, you're always looking at 1-2 years of it really taking off. So this is something that you have to think about long term. Like, this is 5 or 6 years that's just going to be in the making. And then by that point, by your 5th or 6th year, you're looking at people who are now pre-ordering off you, people who are now sending you their money, giving you their money, and the project is not even done. But they have that much confidence in you and your company, right? But that builds a lot of time, and building a clientele and building a rapport for yourself, especially in your community, is something that has to be done first, right? Like, you have to have that confidence and that stride to do what you want in full, so that if something comes back on you, like readings, when I started doing readings 10 years ago, I didn't make money off of readings for probably about 3 or 4 years, I think it was. Because a lot of it was mediumship. A lot of it was me having to learn how to connect with people, learning how to connect with dead, learning how to listen to me and not listen to the voices around me, things like that, right? Like, it took me a lot of time. Like, there was a lot of practice involved. Even though I knew how to read tarot, I knew what I was doing, it's still, you're fresh in school. And when you're fresh in school, because you're learning the trade, but you're not only just learning it, you're actually physically doing it. It's more like an apprenticeship. The world kind of wants you to see this new beginning as an apprenticeship. Even though you're fronting all the money and it's costing you everything, it's actually not really going to cost you that much because you've got your job going still. Okay, so, like, do you know how many times I want to quit my job so that I can just do this all day and just do readings all day? But I can't, because it's not paying my bills the way that it needs to. So until it does, I have to be, I'm just like you, I have to wait until I can go to part-time. And then I have to wait until that part-time and this balances out, so that I'm still paying my bills and still putting some into the bank, and I can still purchase the things that I need and have the things that I want in my life, right? Then I cut down the last portion of what I need to, right? But you don't do that until you're secure, okay? Until you're built in your foundation. And I think somebody is so kind of like hell-bent on moving forward that they don't understand that if you force this and if you force yourself, then you might end up resenting it. You might end up fucking falling straight on your face and then hating the process because it didn't give you everything you wanted, but you haven't even acquired enough skill to take it kind of into the air full blown anyways. So the universe is definitely like somebody is on the right track, and out of 100%, okay, out of 100% over 5 or 6 years, you're already at 15, right? 15%. So in my mind, I'm thinking, damn, you know, a chunk of it is already done. That's the beginning. You got the hardest chunk possible done, because it's the hardest in the beginning and it's the hardest at the end, because once you know it's the end of something, that's when like the anxiety starts kicking in, and then you start kind of doing a little bit more work and preparing yourself for the shift, right? So there's work in huge amounts in the beginning and the end of this, okay? And so all in the middle, you know, the 5-year stretch or the 3-4 year stretch, right? That's that you get to play with your energy, okay? And still have energy for yourself, and still work to maintain money, and still have a balance, and still keep all your goals going. Which I think is fucking, to me, I see that as being very smart, right? I know that we get excited and we want to do things and we feel we deserve them and we feel like nothing can stop us and blah, blah, blah. But there is also, okay, well, I'm 40 years old or I'm 50 years old and I got a house to pay for and I've got kids to think about and I've got my car to pay for and I want things and I just don't want to be broke because I want to sit at home doing what I love. I still have to go to work, get my paycheck so that I can do the side hustle. Because that's the thing is like, you know what I realized, man, I know a lot of drug dealers and I know a lot of people back in the day that they made their money hustling. Okay, they made their money. They still went to work. You know, they still have their McDonald's jobs or they still had their fucking, you know, yogurt jobs and all this shit. But like, bro, they were fucking hustling all night. Right? They were slinging weed, coke, whatever the fuck it was. Okay, minimal dime here, fucking little baggie here, fucking, you know, an ounce here, maybe a fucking weed one night, right? Like these were small time little guppies, but they were hustling an extra $200-$300 a week on their $200-$300 paycheck. Right? So when you think about it, like, I mean, for the most part, when you're talking about a side hustle, okay, it's illegal. All right, that's mainly what a side hustle is. It's usually illegal. So the fact that you are side hustling and you're doing it legit, don't turn dirty. You know, like don't quit your job and then start slinging something else to get something on the side so then you can do what you love, right? I know the 9 to 5 is really hard, and I know going to work, I know working for the man is hard, I know getting your paycheck hard, I know paying taxes is hard, I know that shit ain't easy to do. But as long as you're doing your side hustle, as long as you're doing really what you love to do, then you've got time to get your paycheck. And the thing is that you'll be happy that you're still going to work like I do, right? Because I don't really want to be stuck at home. Right? I'm not really in a good place to want to be at home all day, right? So I don't mind going out all day. I don't mind driving 45 minutes to get to where I need to go. Like, I don't really mind that because the alternative is here and I'm not situated enough to just want to be at home. Regardless about, you know, what anybody says, why wouldn't, oh, you just want to be at home, or why wouldn't you want to be at home? Well, yeah, because home is your oasis, but it's also your jail cell. Right? It's also the price you pay. And sometimes you never come out of there because you pay so much for it, right? You feel like you have to be at home to get your money's worth or whatever, you know, whatever the case may be. It's different for everybody. So it's like, I feel like you've got a huge opportunity here, money-wise, to do something and to do it the smart way. And I know people who stepped on people to get to where they are today. And I know people that drowned people to get the money that they needed and stole franchises from people to get the startup that they wanted. And the fact that you're doing it at a conscious level where you know that you have work involved and you are prepared to do the work, right? The universe kind of like opens your door at that point. Like, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but when has work ever been easy? It's not about being easy. It's about doing it because you love it, right? Even if you were a rapper or some fucking, in a band, I mean, those motherfuckers are on tour so much that they don't sleep. They go crazy, right? Yeah, they're doing what they love, but they're still bending their back backwards, right? They're pulling their vocal cords. They're fucking pulling their backs. They're hurting themselves to make the money to do what they love to do. It's not easy. Right? Nothing is easy. So it's like, I know you might see this side hustle as being your easy way out or an easy way to make money because you like it. It's still making money, so it ain't easy. And it's still what you love, so it's got to be hard. You still have to challenge yourself so then you don't give up. Right? So then you keep going. And I just saw 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, it's still going up, right? So how you're going to have this business for years. This is going to be something that you do and cultivate for a very long time. So there's no reason to rush it. All you have to do is start opening up the door, brainstorming on how you want to do this, how the smart way, and then the pieces of the puzzle will fit and fall together as they will, as they wish, as they may, right? However the saying is, I know you want to move forward, but just because you want to move forward, it doesn't mean that it's the right move to go and blast yourself all the way through. Okay. There is a huge wheel changing and your ideas are coming to life. They really are. You're bringing your ideas to life. Okay. So you don't have to rush. You're going to turn a lot of what you're doing into gold. Okay. Sorry, I had a little bug in my chest there. But this is something I've been working on. So that's all clay. There's a reaper there. It's a cemetery. A gargoyle, some graves, a nice tree. It's all got stone work around it. This all together probably took me 10 hours. No, not even. I'm going to say like 5 hours, probably 5 or 6 hours to do. And I want to sell these. Like there's a market down the road that I can set up for $40 a weekend. And I can sell these things for as much as I want, to be honest. It just depends if that's your thing and that's what you're going for, right? But I can't just quit my day job and just start making clay, and thinking that I'm going to sell a bunch at a market. You're never going to make that much to live off of. It's something that has to keep going and building. Right? So there's definitely awesome ideas coming from the collective, and this sudden inspiration to do something is fucking awesome. Okay, it's been waiting for you for a while. Put it that way. This has been waiting for you a while because it's something that's coming back. Oh, it's the 9th house. I think I read I don't know what house I read, but that's not the house I read. Oh my God, I read the 6th house. Oh, it is the 6th house. I'm so funny. That is the 6th house. Okay, I thought suddenly it was supposed to be the 9th house. But this is definitely about, starting your routine and getting your routine going so then you can get your side hustle going. So then you can start to separate your work life that you don't really want to be a part of anymore into the new work life of you hustling. Because if you're working for yourself and you're doing things for yourself in the future, you're making your money. So you got to be working. You got to be on your ass. You got to be doing this. You can't be lazy. You can't be sloppy. And I mean, take as many days off as you want, but just remember every day you take off is a day that you don't make money. Right? So that's a lot of stress to put on yourself with a job. So that's why the universe is like, honestly, I know that you want to do this and you've got big plans, but we want to make sure that you don't get stressed out, you don't overwork yourself, and you work smart and not hard, because clearly you want to get away from working hard, right? So you work smart, you work smarter, you work for yourself, but that still involves putting in effort. Okay? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, we're bringing in a lot of Virgo energy. So actually, no, sorry, Pisces energy. This is a Pisces reading. So we didn't even really read Pisces as a sign, but what I'm guessing that, I mean, you could be, you could have your 6th house in Pisces, but at the same time, look at Knight of Swords still landed on the bottom. What you choose to do, you have to believe in, right? That's what's going to make it grow. You have to want to, you have to want to promote yourself, get your name out there, support yourself, right? Do things for yourself that get you out there. And that is what takes a while. The Knight of Swords, they move fast, but they got a long way to go. Okay, they've got a long way to go. So I think maybe you could be Pisces, Moon in Pisces, Sun in Pisces. You could have your Lilith in Pisces. You could have your 6th house in Pisces. Whatever it is, Uranus could be sitting in Pisces with the 6th house. I mean, who knows like how your birth chart is lining up with this. But what I feel like with this whole Pisces thing is I do feel like this path has been hidden from you for a very long time. And I think it's because it was so powerful, and it's an endeavor that you are to enjoy in a certain part of your life, not destroy. Okay? So that's it. That's the reading for today. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. For personal readings, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. If not, you can just enjoy the channel. It's not a big deal. Thank you so much for everybody that participates, and thank you for your interaction and your emails and your interest in my channel. It really numbs my heart. I mean, it really fills my heart. It numbs the pain. It fills my heart and numbs the pain. There's a guy pointing a camera at my house. He's setting his camera up and he's pointing it directly at my house. It's so funny. It's like I'm being double recorded, but he's got his cap on the lens still. So, but it's facing me. That's so weird. It's like I have 2 cameras facing me right now. So, there is somebody watching or another view here. Okay. It's just slowly opening. Remember that. All right. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.